Facebook. It is 4:20 and I just saw 4:20. So I'm getting you a little bit of the singing bowl here. And then we're gonna start giving you a reading. No, I'm not doing the eggies right now. So hop on. We are outside today in this beautiful weather on this Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everyone. Hopefully you all enjoyed your Easter Sunday with your family, your kids, had a good time hunting Easter eggs, enjoying your Easter dinner. Thankful for the day. Remember the reason. So we are going to do a reading today. The birds are acting really weird today. As I'm sitting out here, I'm listening to the birds. They're acting very funny. So like I said, I'm not going to do the eggs right now. Keep continuing with your votes. Okay, I did post a poll on my page for you, Bobby Squirrel Tarot, and share that. I also copied and posted on my personal page, Virginia Grissom Prozac there. So like and share that. In just a little while, I'm going to pick an egg here from Spring Pickins, I'm calling this one, with the pastel colors. So I got 4 different eggs here. 4 different readings inside the eggs, okay? So the colors are mixed match right now. Okay, I've got them listed on there for you. The pictures at the bottom of the post. I have pink, I have yellow, I have blue, and I also have purple. Each one, there's a little card inside, okay? On the card, there is which reading that I will be doing for you, collectively for a group of you, okay? So whichever egg you feel drawn to, connected to, you feel like you need to hear a message from, choose that egg in the poll, okay? And if you feel like somebody else may need to hear a message or need a reading, share this reading with them, okay? They may not need to hear the reading that I'm doing now, but maybe they need the egg reading. So let's get into this message. I think this is cool. So my husband and I made these. You ever heard of them? These are those mindful bottles, right? The glitter. They're awesome. So they do help like calm you down. So, and they're fun just to sit and play with. So we made a bunch of for the kids at on the pediatric unit. We also made some for our nieces and nephews at Christmas time. So for them, so they're cool. We made some for each other. Anyway, I like to get it out every now and then. And for some reason, I feel like I need to get it out during this reading. Because I feel like somebody's very fragile. Somebody's very delicate at this time. And the song I keep hearing is Walking on Broken Glass, the Annie Lennox song. Now, I have picked up that song in a reading before. It's been quite a while. I'm sure of this. But very broken, crying. I also feel like this rocking back and forth. Now, you notice I'm sitting outside in my patio, and I have one of these rocking patio chairs. Okay, so a rocking horse is significant, or horses are significant, little girls are significant, or this could be somebody's little girl. They don't actually have to be a little child. It could be somebody's daughter, okay? So someone here is having a mental breakdown, okay? This could be like an SOS. They need some help. All right. So let's get into I'm going to get you some new messages because I made a new deck here. I've been working behind the scenes. So let's see what, oh, it's all gone down. It's all gone down the toilet here. So it is what I feel. Somebody feels like there's no hope left. Okay. So whatever is going on right now, they just feel like there is just, it's over. Everything is over. It's all done. Okay. They also feel like it's, they feel like they got to bite the bullet on this. Now, this could also be like somebody, I feel like somebody may have bitten their tongue. Maybe somebody had a seizure. Or somebody suffers from seizures. Okay. Somebody could have a dog. They could have a boxer dog. Okay. They also could have had a boxer pup that had passed over. Now, this person could wear eyeglasses or sunglasses, okay? They could also swap and wear contacts at times, okay? For some reason, I feel like you are dealing with a masculine, okay? Or this person may be going through a breakup with a masculine, okay? There also may be a mother involved. Yes. Or this person could be a housewife, feeling locked in the house, or wanting someone else locked in the house. Take as it resonates. A basket case. Being seen as a basket or a basket case, or seeing someone as a basket case. Someone definitely is having a mental breakdown here. It's not as sweet as they thought it was going to be. Yeah. Okay, so somebody's leaving. Someone may like to wear flannel shirts. They also may carry a backpack. Or they may like to hike. They also may wear a lot of gold chains. Setting their clock. Something about setting clocks. Or this is a 911, the SOS, as I'm going back to that. Gold chains, or jewelry. Now, this doesn't, have to be like fine jewelry, guys. It could be costume jewelry. This could be showing off. Yeah, I feel like there is a big tornado going on right now. Okay? Salt lamps could be significant. Okay? Someone that may like to golf. They may wear a golfer hat. Also, you could have a gardener here involved. Someone likes to garden. That may give you a little clue as to who you might be dealing with over here. Okay? But I feel like the seeds that they planted over here, they didn't water them, so that's why they didn't grow. Okay? There's a drought. This is what I feel like. There's a drought. For some reason, they don't want me to say drought. They want me to say drought. Drought. Draw out. Drought. Draw out. All right. Well, I feel like somebody was using the other person for money. That they were just there for a ride, just like a ticket to ride. So this could have been someone that liked to stay home in their robe and slippers, and they didn't like to work. They wanted someone else to take care of them. It doesn't have to be a feminine. It could be a masculine, you know. You take where you need from it. Oh, challenges, obstacles, blockages have only been spirit teaching you and strengthening you, motivating you and inspiring you to stay devoted and committed to your divine path and mission here. Well, shit. Now, someone's like taking their shit and leaving. You know, Z, someone's initial could be Z, first, middle, last. Yours or theirs. Or somebody here in this mix, because there's a whirlwind going on. There could be a mother or a mother-in-law involved also. Breaking the law. Somebody could have broke the law. This could be spiritual law. This could be physical law, earthly laws here. Dug their own hole in the ground. Digging holes. Well, you were planting seeds. Now these seeds, they could be words. They could be actions. They don't actually have to be plants that you're putting in the ground, guys. They could be. Could be vegetables. Could be fruit. Could be flowers. It says get along. Nobody wants to get along. There's so much riffraff going on. Kenny Chesney, get along while you can, is on here. Like, there is a whole bunch of, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. Don't ever communicate with me again. Hired a hitman. No, someone really wanted to put you in the ground. Were they just waiting for you to unalive? Maybe they were waiting for you to go mental, go crazy, and unalive yourself. They figured, man, if they're alone over there by themselves, nobody's around, right? They'll go crazy. Scared to live, scared to die, right? Going through a breakup. Gemini may need a lawyer. Wow. Here's the announcement. Here you are, Gemini. Maybe you should go get you a lawyer. Because you broke the law. Okay? Or somebody's dealing with a Gemini that they broke the law with. They were coached by this person. This could be a coach. Or coaches involved. Somebody else was egging them on. They love judging you and having others join in judging you. This clown laughed until they cried and hoped you would cry in front of others. And they wanted to win, to make you feel rejected. And now judgment is upon them. Good luck. Karma isn't fun, is it? I bet you're thinking I'm still sitting here alone. Well, you got it wrong. Getting a dose of their own medicine. Look at that shit. Wow. I can't make this stuff up. Loss of a parent. Someone could have lost a parent. Someone could be about to lose a parent. That could be part of their karma. Sorry for your loss. We all lose things. We all lose people. That's why you spend time with the people that you have while they're here. Because we don't know how much time that we have. Time is precious. When people want to riffraff, cause arguments and fight and be bitter and hold grudges against each other, have resentments, can't get along, cause all this clowning, judging you, thinking it's funny, thinking that they're getting revenge against you. All they're doing is it to themselves and the ones that they love around them. They're ruining their own lives. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. 80s baby. Always has to be right. This is somebody that's got an inflated ego. A brick wall. You have no control over which path your offspring chooses. Some of you, your offspring was involved here. Somebody's child, somebody's little girl, this little girl they could have been involved with. You have no choice. Our offspring does what they want to do, especially if they're of age. If they're over 18, they make their own choices and decisions. Even if it is substance abuse. Okay? There's only so much power that you have. Only so much control that you have. And once they become an adult, that's their choice and decision as to what road that they choose to go down. They also have to put up with the consequences of going down that road. So okay, talked a lot of shit about a child here and some substance abuse. Or they could have judged you because you had a child with substance abuse. Or they could have caused challenges and blockages here in your life, you know, to stop or stagnate your own life, your path here. To control it, to control you, thinking that they were winning. Well, this really does sound like a narcissist here. They really sound like trash. Somebody that really needs to sit down with themselves and learn spiritually who they are. Someone could have diabetes, pre-diabetes. They could be insulin dependent or non-insulin dependent. Take it as it resonates here. Also, you are not a drinker. Somebody could have said that you were a drinker or you were an alcoholic, a dark liquor drinker, brandy, whiskey, cognac, or scotch here. So you're not a drinker. And somebody said you were an alcoholic. Also, an unauthorized sex tape. There is no unauthorized sex tape out here of you. Or they could have photoshopped a sex tape and said it was you, but it wasn't you. Yeah, take the trash out, or somebody could have trashed it to get rid of the evidence. We got Puerto Rico. Somebody could have said you traveled to Puerto Rico, or you were with a Puerto Rican. You were not, okay? Or you did not go. We've got Holmes, McCormick, Skinner, Dickey, Lockhart, Conway, Templeton, Brennan, Dillon, Casey, Valentine, Singh, Wiseman, Jordan, and Cleary. This person's depressed, or they're going through depression currently. And they have a diagnosis of this. Texas. They also are a gambler. They're a gambling man or woman. They're also a drunk. Everything that they said about you is what they are. A lot of people don't understand what projection is. A lot of people laying low right now because they're scared. Well, boo-hoo. I don't know why you're scared. Or I don't know why they're scared. I kind of was saying this today. I was like, I really don't care what anybody says about me or what I have going on in my life or in my home. I don't care. Because even if it has something to do with my children, it has nothing to do with me, because they're adults and they have their own lives. They make their own choices. I have no control over that. And don't give me that crap, is it, well, it's because of how you raise them. No, they've been out in the world for a while now. And Earth is school. This is where you learn. They need to go out there and they need to be cut off the leash. Some people think that may sound harsh, okay? Well, you must be a bad mother, or you must be a bad father if you're a father, okay, in this situation. Don't allow people to judge you. They don't know you. They don't know your situation. They don't know what happened between you and your family, or you and your children, or your relationships together. So, that's none of their 2 cents. It's an A-B conversation, and they need to keep their 2 cents out of it. Tell them, if they'll confront you, if they have the balls to come to your face, which a majority of them don't. They just sit behind the scenes and go, pss, 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 pss. People don't like it when you get on here and tell the truth. They can't stand seeing a mirror. They felt smarter than you, took classes, degrees, or were skilled, have knowledge in books, and the point is they wanted you to fail. Oh, they wanted you to fall. Well, they wanted you to fail too. So they wanted you to fall in the ground in this instance here. Completely immersed in their emotion. Today, news of a loss. Here you go. Could be a parent. Now, I was talking about a seizure. Now, this could also have to do something with diabetes. We've got independent contractor, builder, CEO, entrepreneur, or business owner could be significant. They were doing something in secret, or they were working with this person doing something in secret. Don't feel sorry for them, okay? Don't feel sorry for these people. This is their karma. And you know what? We all have it. It's the consequences of your actions. Birthmarks and beauty marks could be significant. This person was chasing clout. They were getting a lot of attention. Aquarius could be significant, or a Gemini could be significant. Or these two are working together. Their life is falling apart as the truth is spoken, and they want to blame you. This isn't your fault, collective, and this isn't my fault. The truth is out. It is here. It is laying on this table. And you know who was doing it? All in secret, behind the scenes. Psst, 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 psst. Over there, collective. Psst, 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 psst. Did you know this about them? Spread it over that way. Don't tell them they said anything. Make sure everybody knows about it. This person got a yeast infection. Someone could work at a fast food restaurant, or someone worked in fast food. Yeah, they were ganging up on you, and they thought it was funny. So they got to take this karma. Or this karma is going back on one of the parents. The parent can be an Aquarius or a Gemini. Facing Fed time. Forced to take accountability. And if it had to do with like planning your unalivement, putting you under dirt, that's a crime. And a lot of you may prosecute if this is your situation. I don't blame you. I don't care who it is. Fertility. Something to do with their seeds. They were hoping these seeds would grow, would continue to grow. They didn't want it to stop. Someone could drive a Dodge. Or they could have been trying to dodge this. They didn't want you to grow. They didn't want you to be fertile. Anything to keep them unstable. Anything to keep them from building. Last initial A through M. Wow. A hater admitting that they were trying to one-up you. 5 and 10 of swords. 5 and 10 of wands you. That's a lot. That's a lot of energy, guys. A lot. That's like being put in an alley, okay? Being put in an alley, have 5 guys go up against you and beat you up, or 5 women go up against you and beat you up in an alley, right? While they're beating you up, they put like 25 bricks on top of you, okay? While they're beating you up. All this time, they're putting swords in you. They're verbally abusing you. Okay? And they're laughing. They think it's hilarious. They're bullying you. And nobody is doing anything. Everybody is just sitting there and just watching it happen. No one is standing up for you. As you are being assaulted by groups of people, maybe 5 to 10 people. This is sad. Ganging. Maybe they're actually in a gang. Maybe they started a group specifically just to hate on you. Could be getting money off of this too. Manipulating people out of their money. The plug. Person who has everything you need. Hook you up with a real good deal. That's your hitman. Anybody that'll do this hit, they'll give them this much money to do that. So they're trying to find the right person to do the job. And nobody wants to do the job, collective. Because why? Now, either a military person could be involved here, okay? Or the military, a military person is watching me right now. Realizing you meant nothing to people that meant a lot to you, and that's okay. So, yeah, you meant nothing to these people. All you were is a money ticket, a gravy train for them, a ticket to ride where you could get them. If you can give them a place to stay, if you can give them a meal, if you can give them a ride somewhere, that's what you were. Take them to their appointments, whatever you could do for them. Anytime it came to something for you, it was a burden. They always had something to do. Sorry, I can't. I got this to do. Sorry, I'm busy. Sorry, I'm booked. Or they would ghost you, or they wouldn't answer. They blocked you, ignored you. A secretary could be involved too. Also a Cancer stole something from you. A water sign, a Scorpio or a Cancer stole something from you. Gym or workout partner or friend. This could be somebody that they work out with. Could be somebody that you work out with. Yeah, he or she will intentionally hurt you again if they get close to you. They're sick. They're sick in the head. And it says sweet dreams here. You know what they want to do? Knock you out. That's what sweet dreams is. Sweet dreams is 6 feet under. I don't know if they got like something on your head. If they got a lot of money on you. I don't know what this is. If they have like an insurance policy or something, they feel like they're going to get a lot of money out of this, or they made some type of deal where they're going to get a lot of money out of this if they can do the job. But this is a plot, this is a plan, this is a ploy. Yeah, breakdown. Designer clothes, shoes, bags, purses, jellyfish Christian. They got no backbone. Don't care about the truth. They're judgmental, afraid to be judged by others. They're prejudiced. They're haters. And they have compromised views. They're alone in isolation now. Now the roles are reversed. So that's where they wanted you. That's where they thought that you were. Volkswagen. Somebody could drive a Volkswagen. Also, somebody could drive a Kia. Air Mattress Ashley here was in her hoe phase. Or they could have said you were Air Mattress Ashley or Andrew. It doesn't have to be those names, guys. I'm just using those for example, okay? But in their hoe phase here, you know, exploring promiscuous activities. Out letting themselves loose, or they were very loose with themselves. Nutcase with mental illness, trying to hide it. An investigator is involved. They could be a military, they could have military background. I'm also Archangel Michael's here in this situation too. He's been with me for a few days now, like really, really strongly for a few days. Social media rants, off rails, nasty posts and comments. Someone's enraged and they've lost control. Well, are you watching social media? There's a paternity check too. That child belongs to a friend or family member. So if there's a child, a little girl possibly involved over here, it might be somebody else's child. They were planting seeds over here. We saw fertility over here. Talking about a rocking horse. This is crazy. Whew. For some reason, I'm feeling like the letter M is significant here. What do I want to say Maisie. All right, give me a second, guys. Yeah, this is so weird that I brought this out today. So maybe it's like orange is somebody's favorite color. So this is one of those mindfulness bottles. If you guys didn't hear me in the beginning, like my husband and I made these at Christmas time for our nieces and nephews for Christmas, as Christmas gifts. And they're supposed to help like with, help center you and help calm you, to help, you know, bring you, you know, peace and serenity here. So for some reason I was brought to bring this out here today. And I feel like just because there's a whole lot of mixed up energy here. Like we saw there was a whisk here. So somebody could be like a baker, or somebody likes to cook a lot, or be in the kitchen a lot. But things are there's a lot of turmoil. You see this? But these things are really cool. All right, so back, yeah, M, something with the M or a Z. Also blaze, something about blaze. Something about the month of May. Waylon, Waylon. All right. Huh. Carlene. Kayla or Caitlin. It's fab. Somebody may say, it's fab. Also, somebody may like the word Riz, or somebody still says Riz. I know it's almost like out. It's out of style now. You know, the kids are often like new words now. It's time to get wise. It's time to get wise with your decision making, okay? Blocked intuition. Someone was trying to block your intuition. I was trying to cut that off. Two people working together. Cut off the knowledge that you have, or cut off access to who gets to have access to that knowledge. Wanda, Becca, Rebecca Lynn, grew up in Carolina. Okay, something about cherries, okay, or Rebecca Lynn, okay. Someone could have a name like Annabelle. Fawn, somebody think it could be Fawn. I'm losing my cards now, the wind just blew them. Jason. Somebody could really be drinking a lot of like coffee. Like somebody's on like a caffeine, like they're really, like I don't know if they're like staying up all night, they can't sleep. They're really drinking a lot of caffeine. So Annabelle, Annie, Antoine, AJ. Javier. Jalen. There's something about cable here. I'm seeing cables. Someone can actually like cut. I don't know. Somebody's like a cutter. Somebody cuts things. Someone could also like played in a band, whether they currently play in a band or they played in a band, you know, like in college or high school here. Something about band members. They could have friends of band that are band members. Somebody that they know locally. Someone may own a van. Something about baklava. Somebody recently have ate baklava. Jade or Jane or Jill or Janice. Something about a cabin. Somebody stayed at a cabin recently. Someone's name's Finn. Andrew. I really feel like Andrew is in this reading here. Andy. Also Ava. Quentin. There's something about boating. Liz is here. Liz or Lizzie or Lizbeth. Vivian or Vivian. Noah. Somebody may wear flip-flops all year. Somebody's name's Lana or Leanna or Leanne. Also Lacey. The law is here. Also, someone may suffer from like hot feet. Like the bottoms of their feet get really, really hot. Willie or William. I'm hearing Kavanaugh. Vance. Could be Vince or Vance is prominent here. Let's see what flew. Why? Kaylee. Caylee. Kaylee. Someone just bought new candles, okay? The tall candles, somebody just bought new candles. Z, double Z's. So somebody could have double Z's in their name. This could be a nickname. This could be like Buzz or, all right. Somebody could be buzzed. A buzzer. I said Lizzie. Someone may have liked Lizzie McGuire. Maybe when they were younger, they liked the Lizzie McGuire. Or maybe they didn't like Lizzie McGuire. Take what resonates from you, okay? Also hearing like fizzy candy. Somebody like fizzy candy. Or maybe somebody's kid likes fizzy candy. Okay? Also hearing virtual reality. There's something about virtual reality here. Someone may have a Vizio TV. I think that's like a Walmart brand TV. Sagittarius. We got Sagittarius energy. We had Gemini. We had Aquarius. Ellie. Somebody's name could be Ellie or Evie. Virgo. Something about an easy chair. Okay, this could be like a lazy boy, an easy lazy boy chair. Capricorn. Or maybe they sit in it, they lay in it, they like their easy lazy boy chair. Maybe that's what they call it specifically. Leo, D, Del, Devin or Delvin, Derek, Desiree, Deb or Deborah or Debbie, Beverly, we got double Q's out here, okay? We got double V's, double Q's, and double Z's. Double B's. T. Let's see. And Gemini. Okay. Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Gemini is definitely a prominent one there, okay? Dirk. Somebody's name could be Dirk. D-I-R-K, Dirk. Someone just had a birthday, or somebody's about to have a birthday. Something about going into business, or somebody went into business with somebody. I don't know why I'm doing this. For some reason, I'm doing this. Why somebody went into business. Maybe this is what they do with their hands. Something about the color red. There's something about someone finding their tribe here. If you have not found somebody in your tribe, you're about to find somebody in your tribe if you've been looking for someone. Okay? This is like like-minded people. Okay? Some of you, you just bought a new bed, or you're thinking about buying a new mattress or a new bed. Also, the birds. There's something going on with the birds. Listen to the birds right now, okay? That's a huge messenger for you. Taurus. I'm picking up Taurus here. Okay, we are just about in the Taurus season here. Heavy earth, but for some reason I was brought to a Taurus. Okay. For some reason, I feel like this has to do with like the energy behind a Taurian energy, okay? Like their attitudes, their behaviors. So watch out for your temperament at this time when it comes to Taurian energy, okay? and dealing with these people or this situation. Because we all have the zodiacs in our chart, guys. We all can be embodying these signs. Just because it's not Izzy. Somebody's name could be Izzy. Just because it's not our sign doesn't mean that we're not embodying that energy. Like I am the Queen of Swords. I'm a Libra. But I could be embodying a fire sign energy. I could be embodying an earth sign energy. I could be embodying a water sign energy. You have all of them in your chart. It depends on which energy you are in at that moment, in that point of time, during that period. So, don't just say, oh, well, you're just the Queen of Swords. You're like or you're the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're a cold, hard bitch, or you cut people off quick, or, you know, whatever. You know, don't be just like that. I mean, I can do those things if I want to, if I embody that energy, if I'm, you know, whatever. I could also be in other energies if I want to be, or if I'm embodying them at that time. You get what you give. So, someone could also do hair. Somebody could work in like the beauty. They do beauty, hair, cut hair specifically, or do hairstyles specifically. Okay. Maybe they say, that's fab. That's fab. Yeah. Let's see. What wants to come out here for you? Woo-wee! Okay, so that's a lot. Okay. What we got here? Be fun, silly, nerdy, and crazy you. Embrace all of you. Yeah, embrace all of it. Whether you're the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of... it doesn't matter, right? Queen of Earth, right? Air, water, fire. Doesn't matter. Embody all of it. Earth, fire, water, and air. Rest. When you are tired, don't quit. Okay? So when you get tired, stop and rest. You know, don't have to quit. Even if you take off a few weeks, if you take off a few months, you're rested. You got things to do. You got people to take care of. You got business. You're doing other things. You're creating projects here and there and everywhere else. Take the time to do what you need to do. Take care of your body. Take care of your children. Do what needs to be done. Come back to the things that you love to do. Such as, I love to do this. For y'all. True beauty is on the inside. Here we are. We're talking about beauty, doing hair. That's fab. Okay? So somebody sees beauty on the outside, not on the inside. Which the true booty, yeah, okay. So somebody's got a big booty, or something about somebody's booty. All right, well, whatever. True beauty is on the inside. It's what's on the inside that counts, okay? And you show you show people who you are. You do. You know, and I don't want to be around anybody that's got an ugly ass heart. That's for sure. If you got an ugly spirit, you got an ugly heart, you best stay over there. You best stay out of my yard. I think I posted that yesterday. I don't want any milkshakes in my fucking yard. At all. Just stay the fuck over there. You know that State Farm jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there? I say, like a good neighbor, stay over there. You know, out of my fucking yard. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Follow your heart and do what you love. You know, you can still be friendly. You just don't have to share everything with everybody. You can be nice. You can be kind. Like I said, you can embody all those energies. You can be straightforward, tell the truth. You can be confident. You could be compassionate. You could be loving. You could be emotional. You could be cutthroat. You could be successful. And you ain't got to deal with all the bullshit that everybody wants to drop at your doorstep. Here, I got this bullshit for you. No, it's not my bullshit. Take your bullshit and go. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't drop it at my door. I don't want it. I don't care. I'm sorry you're going through that. For some of you, maybe you can help. If you can and you got time and you want to, then that's great. That's great. Be that good friend, be that good neighbor, help out. For others of you, if you got your own bullshit going on, then you don't need more bullshit added onto your list. Right? You're already under stress. So what do you want to take on somebody else's burdens for? Especially these people. These people here got all kinds of drama going on over there. All kinds of chaos. They want to get you involved in it. If you're not already involved in it, and it's not about you, somebody may be coming to you for help because they're facing Fed time. And you want to get all involved in that? Like, you haven't got time to deal with all that? You're like, I just want peace in my life right now. You know? I just want to be calm. You know, they're delicate and they're fragile, you know, and it's a delicate situation here, and they're going through a breakdown here, but they did a lot of, they got involved in a lot of shit, or they did a lot of shit towards you. And for some of you, you don't have any empathy toward any of these individuals, no matter who they are, or who they got involved. If they got family involved, they got friends involved, you're just like, I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I found out, you know, who my friends are and who they aren't. And I found out, you know, the ones that do actually love and care about me and the ones that don't. And I put in all my energy and all my effort and all my time into these situations and all these people over the years. And it, you know what? It just did not serve me. It just drug down, you know, my spirit and my soul. And why should I feed more energy into that if it's going to make me feel that way? Like I'm sorry, but you're just going to have to, you know, take your karma. There's not much that you can do to help them, you know, and you can't feel bad about it. You can't. We got FCW. Here, let me go over these real quick. FCW. I'll go over the letters real quick. I got Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Leo. I got double Q's, double V's. We got double Z's. Okay. We've got E, we've got R, we've got T, D, double B's, I, double F's, Jan, January could have been significant here, and CW. Somebody could watch a lot of CW. Or when CW was on, they watched a lot of CW. I don't even know if they have that channel anymore. So I haven't watched TV in quite a while, you know? I mean, I don't know if they have that channel anymore. But some of you just can't help these people. You just don't want to take on that burden anymore. You don't want any more than what you already have on your plate. Like, you've already taken care of a lot. And you've already put yourself out there and put yourself out there and put yourself out there, and you're just tired. You're done. And, you know, God understands that. The universe understands that. And they know it's not your responsibility to take on those burdens of these people. They did all this on their own, of their own free will. So if you have to Queen of Swords them or King of Swords them, then that's what you have to do. And you got to water your own seeds. And if they get mad or if they get upset, and, you know, no matter if they call you names or call you this or that or whatever, it doesn't matter, because they're just mad. They're mad that you won't drop everything in your life to stop and help them when they did nothing to help you. They left you for dead. They left you to get beat up or to get bullied. Or this is what they did to you, and people just sat back and watched. So, and the ones of you that can't help, my God, you have like the biggest heart ever that can actually help people that wanted to put you in the ground, that beat you with clubs, that trashed you, that did not want anything good in your life. And you still want good for them? You are the blessed ones. You should be blessed. Tenfold. $419. Something happened yesterday. Okay? Somebody could have had a birthday yesterday. Okay? 42. 24. I went backwards there from 2. Maybe that meant something. Okay. 48. 46. 411. 429, 416, 414, 417, 47, 41, 412. Those numbers could be significant, okay? Or those dates could be significant. Okay. 24, 219, 28, 26, 211, 229, 216, 212. Let's see. 216, I think I said that one already. 214, 217, 27, and 21. All right. So we got 86, 812, 816, 819, 829, 811, 814, 817, 87, and 81. Okay. 619, 611, 629, 616, 612, 614, 67, 61, and 617. All right. We got 71, 717, 714, 716, 712, 711, 729. Yeah, there's a gambler here. 711. At the casino, right? Okay. 719, 76, 78, 72, and 74. 17, 117, 114, 116, 112, 16, 119, 18, 111, 12, and 14. So we got 1, 7, 17, 14, 16, 12, 6, 19, 29, 11, 8, 2, and 4. Any of those numbers there could be significant for you guys, okay? Oh, wow. So that's what I have for you. I hope that this message helped. Like I said, guys, go on and vote for our pastel eggies, okay? Pink. If you want the pink egg, if you want the purple egg. So which reading I'm going to do later on today, okay? And it's just going to be in a little while here. So whoever has the most votes, whichever egg gets the most votes is the reading I'm going to do. I'm only going to do one egg, okay? So share it, okay? Share the video from earlier. The picture is down below. Because I couldn't fit the picture in with the poll. We also have blue, yellow and blue. So, and make your choice, okay? So we're gonna go spring plucking here and get us an egg and get us a reading out there and get you some messages. I hope you guys had a wonderful Easter. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed this message. I know it's not as happy as we want them to be sometimes, but I felt like you didn't need to hear one today. And so you take care and enjoy your holiday and your time with your family. Like I said, we don't know how much time we have, so enjoy what time that you do have, okay? So hug everybody as tight as you can. Tell everybody that you love them and you care about them. Call them, send them a message. Take care and have a good one. See you in the next one.